Greetings, everyone. Welcome to an episode of Moe'S Monthly Mumbles. Since we are a new month of November, it's time for one of these. And if you may or may not know, these episodes are the opportunities where I can really kind of vent and rant and complain and just get out my frustrations about the type of situations I'm in sometimes. And I want to start off by saying that this is an exaggeration of, it's just only the best analogy that I can come up with that best represents the situation that I feel that I'm in. It also marks the 1 year anniversary that I've changed jobs from the movie theater to this job here. And yeah, most of the time, and again, I want to stress that this is an exaggeration, but the exaggeration matches the actual exaggeration that I feel that's going on around me. Because here I am, I try to be civilized, and more proper in my procedures of how I do my work, being on a Klingon freighter. And I had to adapt to the conditions of being on a Klingon freighter, being a Vulcan and working Vulcan type jobs, and on my spare time doing Vulcan things like educating myself and doing artistic projects and doing all and learning. My learning never stops. I love learning, but I'm so much more into the the higher pursuits, as I would like to call it. Again, I'm exaggerating. This is just an analogy. But being the only Vulcan on a ship full of Klingons, and trying to adapt, I got rid of my Vulcan ears. I'm even growing some fuzz around here just to try to be more like them, and I'm trying to be like them as much as I can because I have to adapt to the position that I've been posted on. I've been kind of, shunned by my fellow Vulcans from my previous posting, and now I have to, just because the benefits of being on this Vulcan freighter, it outweighs the benefits of working at that Vulcan movie theater, which I preferred, which I loved that job. But no, they had to undermine me and treat me like with lack of consideration and respect. I just didn't get any respect. I still don't get any respect at my new job. The things that I see daily and the things that I hear daily, it's just extreme for me. Sometimes I feel it's so exaggerated. There should be more procedure. There should be more care taken in the duties that I see around me. But it's just so, like, one of my worst expressions that I can't stand this expression that I hear all the time, and it's just like, it's the attitude that I see around me. It's the get her done, get her done. Doesn't matter how you get it done, as long as you're like, get her done. And such care is not being taken in the product that we're handling, in the way that they behave, and it's just like, go faster, make more money, go faster. And I understand that's the Klingon world we live in, where everything is always like, like go, just get her done. I can't stand that saying. I see that is not being taken care of properly. Like how everybody, slams things around and bang and boom and clack and, and just toss her on as this, like, in any haphazard way you can, as long as it gets done. and I'm trying to emulate these Klingons and trying to be like them. It's so much. It's like in like trying being less of a Vulcan and more of a Klingon, and I just can't seem to muster that. I don't have that posturing, that picking up something like that's 60 to 70 pounds, like as if it was nothing, like as if it only weighed 20 pounds over your head and plump right on top, and haphazard and janky, just janky and sketchy, and it just like it shakes. I scratch my head on it and it's like, I don't understand that. It's just like, it's because they've been Klingons all their lives, and I've just been a Klingon now. I'm like acting like a Klingon for the last year or so, and yeah, it's just. Now, the whooping and hollering and the weird camaraderie they have going on. Now, mind you, not all the Klingons I work with are bad. There's some other Klingons who are so much less of a Klingon and almost borderline being like Vulcans themselves that I get along with. But again, for the analogy, I am exaggerating. I want to stress that it's an exaggeration of an analogy. This is not exactly, but it does, again, like I said, represents as best as possible the how I feel sometimes and doing this job. Now, yeah, it's a little frustrating for me because, there's certain things I can't do or choose not to do. Like, I will never, ever lay down a pallet by slamming it. I always have to be civilized. The way I do my work, I try to be civilized doing it. I try very hard to take care of the product that I'm handling as much as humanly possible. But I see examples where I see so often that they don't take care. The way, and even before it gets into the freighter, this Klingon freighter that I work on, like the packaging is so badly packaged and so like, and not, I would say like one out of every 4 packages that come through there is so badly packaged and flimsy and just like easy to break and easy to crush, that it won't take any weight on top of it. You have something that's so heavy, but it's in a box that just wants to rip apart like it was tissue paper, It's like, civilized is uncivilized, and sometimes, okay, there's certain sounds and certain expressions I hear that it's just ridiculous. There's one thing that I hear all the time that I cannot even repeat on my channel because it's so vulgar and ridiculous and pathetic that it doesn't. I can't even express how odd it is. I know it's their way, their Klingon way of releasing tension and just it's the way their camaraderie around there. It's just, for me, it just makes me shake my head and wonder of like, are these Klingons all right? They act so brutish and so like and so, yeah, it's a weird environment. I mean I am still doing well. I do enjoy my job and I still get frustrated here and there because it's just puzzling me how carelessly the job is, how these Klingons handle this job. Like, I personally believe and feel, and it's my opinion, that they should be doing the job more like a Vulcan, more structured and more and more taken care of what they're doing. But no, it's just that and that expression I hate so much, of the get her done, rather than taking care and doing it right. It's just whatever way works, if it don't fit, force it kind of mentality. And I do it. I still try as hard as I can to try to turn my brain off and just say screw it and try and do it that way. If they rather play Jenga than play Tetris, then so be it. Because they want it done as fast as possible so they can save the money as much as possible. I understand. I am not criticizing their need. It's a job as any other one, and corners are always being cut in order to do the job as to their standard, which I consider a lower standard. Quality and a standard of taking care of the products, instead of having one out of every 4 product being brittle and unpackable but they don't care as long as they get her done. That's all that matters there, So anybody who actually any of the customers who are not getting their product because of the get her done mentality, I 100% apologize. I am trying. I really dislike that attitude of just not taking care of the product like you should be taking care of. This is how I see it. I really do, a lot of the time, feel like I'm the only Vulcan on a ship full of Klingons, with their twirling of their blades and their rah, kind of like just rah, It's just like it feels uncivilized and very brutish to me, but at the same time, there's such a ridiculous type of talking around there. Like, there's a few of us who have a civilized conversation and can talk to each other normal, but other people there, they have some weird, strange platitudes and expressions that just is so brutish and beautiful. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just weird to me. I don't really understand where that comes from and how and why it's such a and it doesn't even express anything real. It's just the way they I don't really get the meaning and why it's so why they cling on to it so much, that kind of uncivilized behavior. But okay, that's the way they want to operate. I cannot change that. I'm one Vulcan on a ship full of Klingons. And I want to stress one last time that I'm exaggerating here. They're not all like that. It's just the majority. There are quite a few of them who are not that way. I think there's secretly some other Vulcans who are there who've just been able to adapt better to working on a Klingon ship. I don't have my Vulcan ears anymore. I've been growing my beard here to try to emulate them a little bit more. But again, that's how I feel. It's my opinion. It's my point of view. You take it as you will. I am not here to offend anybody. Okay, I really love a lot of the guys out that's in there. I don't have any. I want to stress this too, that I have nothing against anyone there personally at all. I love people, and I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just again, I'm just questioning the behavior and why they have to kind of act so uncivilized and so brutish and that. But before I ramble on too much about this and yeah, I'm just gonna let you go here. And tomorrow I am getting my phone tomorrow. I am actually going to go and get my phone. Tomorrow's payday for me. It's going to be a great payday. I will be getting my phone tomorrow, no matter what. So expect that in the next couple of weeks. I still need to get my new computer fixed. I haven't had a chance to come around to doing that. I've been kind of waiting for somebody to come over to help me, but this situation or that situation, and no blame to them at all whatsoever. It's not really their responsibility, but I might just take another avenue in getting my computer fixed, because it's necessary for me to continue my videos. I'm still using my old computer right now to do these videos for now, because I want to get my new computer fixed up so I can do proper editing, so I can do and then I'll have my phone, so expect to have some other kind of videos pretty soon. And as soon as I can figure out how to set it up so I can do some drawing instruction videos for you all, I'm going to do that too. And I still want to do some cooking videos. I don't know when. I'm hoping sooner rather than later, but you never know. I'm going to do my best to try to change it up and give you some better content. I really do. And my promise, I will be getting a new phone tomorrow. So expect that. Now, as always, and I will always say this, but yeah, before I go, I just want to say, please, if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. But more importantly, please like the video and give me comments. I love comments. And as always, please be safe, take care. I will see you on the flip side, and live long and prosper. Peace, everyone.